spake unto Philip, saying, Arise and go toward the south, unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert.
Which is desert. Now here what we're going to do here, right? Because we're going to read here about this eunuch. So we're going to couple that with a couple more Gentile scriptures, so you can understand. Break this in line upon line. It's Romans the 15th chapter. It's Acts the 15th chapter. Right? We got a lot more juice to bring out. Brother, give me dig into his own here. I want the brother to give me Jeremiah the 38th chapter. Don't lose what you got. Right? Read it.
Acts 8:27. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, a eunuch of great authority, under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians.
Check this out now. Let's check this out closely, man. My man down in Florida, my man. We rap on the phone. It's my man. Check this out. Check out the details in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And get with the vibration as it is written, right? Through the grace of the Lord, right? Check it out.
Who had the charge of all her treasure.
Read it again from the top out.
Acts 8:27. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia.
A man of Ethiopia.
And a eunuch of great authority.
A eunuch of great authority.
Under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians.
Under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians. What was she doing? Read it.
Who had the charge of all her treasures.
She, the eunuch, had charge of all her treasures. Read it.
And he had come to Jerusalem for to worship.
And he or she,
who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship.
And had come to Jerusalem for to worship. Who came to Jerusalem to worship?
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian? That must be kidding. Worship what? Can't say nobody can get salvation. But they went to Jerusalem to worship, man. The queen of Ethiopia. The queen of the heathen. The queen of some heathen, no? She's the queen of some heathen, the Ethiopians. But she's searching out righteousness. Her and the eunuch. Read it out.
Acts 8:28. Was returning and sitting in his chariot.
The eunuch was returning and sitting in his chariot. You got. Where you at?
28.
Read 27.
Acts 8:27. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, and a eunuch of great authority, under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship.
Praise the Lord.
Was returning and sitting in his chariot. Read Isaiah the prophet. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near, and join thyself to this chariot.
Right, join thyself to this chariot, man. The Spirit said to Philip, go check this Ethiopian eunuch out. This cat is reading the scriptures, man. Must go check him. That's what the Spirit said to Philip. Read on.
30. And Philip ran thither to him, and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
All right.
And said, Understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
How can I understand this, man? He didn't say I'm an Ethiopian. But how can I understand this unless a Jew, an Israelite, guides me? In other words. Excuse me. I'm paraphrasing. But the fact of the matter is, to the Jew first, then to the Gentile. The fact of the matter is, the priests in the new kingdom are all going to be Israelites. They all will be the Jews. The 144,000 are priests and kings unto the Most High power. We're going to be the priests, we're going to be the kings, and we're going to rule the new kingdom with this government out of the Bible. With this government, the new government out of the Bible. The Israelites, the so-called Jews, so-called Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, the Jews, the real Jews. We're the ones that's going to rule. But that don't mean nobody else can get salvation, man. We're going to run the thing, but who else get the Jew first, then the Gentile? He can get in. Watch it.
Acts 8:29.
Yes?
Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot.
Join thyself to this chariot.
And Philip ran thither to him, and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
Right.
And said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
You understand what you read, man? What you doing? Read it.
And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
Right.
And he desired Philip, that he would come up and sit with him.
Come sit with me, man. Show me how this thing go, man. Show me the breakdown. I don't understand. Read on. 32.
The place of the scripture which he read was this. He was led as a sheep to the slaughter.
Right.
And like a lamb dumb before the shearer.
Okay.
So opened he not his mouth. In his humiliation, his judgment was taken away.
In his humiliation, his judgment was taken away. This is the scripture that he's reading. Read on.
And who shall declare his generation? For his life is taken from the earth.
For his life is taken from the earth. Read it.
And the eunuch answered Philip and said, I pray thee, of whom speaketh the prophet this? Of himself or of some other man.
Right.
Then Philip opened his mouth and began at the same scripture, and preached unto him Christ.
And started to break it down for him, to show him the proper way how these things really go. The Israelite brother, he broke it down for the Ethiopian brother. You understand? The cat want to learn, humble brother, righteous, a eunuch, and he's going to get in. And he's going to get in for that. We'll come right back to that. Give me this, Jeremiah 38.
Jeremiah 38.
And,
Jeremiah 38, verse 1.
yeah.
Then Shephatiah, the son of Matan, and Gedaliah, the son of Pashur, and Jukal, the son of Shelemiah,
Right.
and Pashur, the son of Malchiah,
Okay.
heard the words that Jeremiah had spoken unto all the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord, He that remaineth in this city shall die by the sword,
Right.
by the famine, and by the pestilence.
Okay.
But he that goeth forth to the Chaldeans shall live, for he shall have his life for a prey, and shall live.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord, This city shall surely be given into the hand of the king of Babylon's army, which shall take it. Therefore the princes said unto the king, We beseech thee, let this man be put to death, for thus he weakeneth the hands of the men of war that remain in this city.
That's what they say they want to do to Jeremiah, because he's prophesying what the Most High told him to prophesy. He said, go to Babylon. Whoever listens to the Lord, his life going to be given into his hands like you on your own life. It's for a prayer. You got your own vibration on you. It's for a prayer. Go, if you don't, you're going to die by the sword or by the fire, one way or the other. Read it out.
Jeremiah 38, verse 3.
They want to kill Jeremiah, man. Israelites want to kill Jeremiah for what he got to say. Israelites want to kill Jeremiah because he's telling the truth. We know about the lying prophets, man. The Lord kills them. But who want to kill the righteous prophets? For wicked men. Read it out.
Jeremiah 38, 4. Therefore the princes said unto the king, We beseech thee, let this man be put to death. For thus he weakeneth the hands of the men of war that remain in this city,
Right.
and the hands of all the people, in speaking such words
Come on.
unto the people. Unto them. For this man seeketh not the welfare of this people, but the hurt.
But the hurt. It's a lie. They don't believe. Read on out.
Then Zedekiah the king said, Behold, he is in your hand, for the king is not he that can do anything against you.
Right.
Then took
The king, Zedekiah. He said, do what you want. The prophet came and prophesied against the city. He said, take him. He's in your hands. Do with him like you want. Read it.
Then took they Jeremiah and cast him into the dungeon of Malchiah, the son of Hamelech, that was in the court of the prison. And they let down Jeremiah with cords.
Let him down in the deep well. Read on.
And in the dungeon there was no water, but